And I go to sew the rest of it. So this is going to be the front part of the bikini. I turn this inside like this, so I can sew the where the strap's going to go through. So basically it's like that, and you're going to sew it like that. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you're sewing it that it doesn't come out like that, where you sew it and then this like weird line thing is on this side. You want to make sure that it's, when you do go to sew the strap, or I mean the loop, or whatever it is you want to call it, you want to make sure that the fabric is even on both sides. So like this this seam is even and this seam is even, so then that way like nothing comes on the other side. So basically you're gonna fold it down like that, okay, and then you're going to sew it across. I'm gonna sew it across like that, and you leave, you know, like how I showed you in the last one. Oh, let's see. Oh. So then you're gonna sew the bottom part. Did I already start sewing? Oh, I guess I did. Okay, so you're just gonna sew and leave that much fabric on the ends, right? Okay. So then once you get to like this side, you're gonna want to make sure that this seam is lined up, and then you're just going to sew it all the way to the end. Okay. And then it will be like that in the back, and then like that in the front. Take the scissors right here, and you're gonna cut down here, and try to make sure you don't snip the actual bottoms that are the fabric that's gonna stay on there. So anyway, so yeah, so you just sew that down, cut this little extra part off, and throw that in the scraps. Okay, and then what I'll do is, see here on the end, the bikini bottom won't be like perfect. I'll just kind of cut this little bit off so it's more like that, and whatever like little extra thread there is, I try to cut that off as well. And see this side too, just kind of snip it. So then there's the front of it, and there's the back, and so you're just gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna do the same thing where you... Okay, so you're just gonna sew and leave that much fabric on the... So now you're gonna take this part and you're gonna cut this part off. Okay, so now you're gonna take this, oh shit, cut that little part off like how you did on the other side. And then the same thing here, you're just gonna cut off that little snippet, whatever extra straps, or I mean threads. So that will be the back, and then this will be the front. Okay, and so there's the bottom. We're gonna take the loop turner and we're gonna put it through the bikini bottom like that. So now that we have the loop sewn on there, or the channeling or whatever you want to call it. So then you're going to do this with the loop turner. You're going to make sure, let me get it focused. What the hell? It does not want to focus on the loop turner. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're just going to take the loop turner, stick it in a little bit, just a little bit on the edge like that of the strap. Then you're going to want the, why isn't it focusing? Okay, so you want the loop turner to be attached to the end of the strap. I don't know why I can't get it to focus, but that's okay. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to pull it right through like that. You're just going to pull it through the bikini, right? And now the bikini can be like that. Usually I'll have 2 straps on going through the front and then the back, but this bikini we're just gonna have with 1 strap just to make it easier. So then you take the loop turner through here, through the back where the bottom is, and you take the strap and you pull it through there also. Okay, and I just kind of pull it all the way down. Just start from the beginning, that way it's even. And so there's the bottom. The front of it is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. So there's the bottom, and it's going to be a side tie, and that's it. Fabric facing up, right? Okay, and then you're going to take the other side of the bikini top and place the fabric going on top down like that. You're going to sew on this side of the bikini strap or the bikini top first, and we're going to leave this bottom part open. You sew that one side of the bikini. You're going to want to lift your foot up while the needle is still down, and that way you can kind of turn the fabric. So when you can be able to turn the fabric like that, and the foot's up and the needle's down, you take the strap that's already sewn and you open the 2 pieces of the top like that, right? You open the 2 pieces of the top like that, and then you take the strap, place it down, and then fold this piece of fabric right back over, and then you kind of just slide the strap underneath the foot as close as you can get it to the needle like that, and have a little bit of the strap hanging out. And then you put the foot back down. I usually just go over it with a zigzag stitch, but if it doesn't come out perfect, I'll go back in and I'll like just sew a straight stitch, so then it's like sewn on there evenly. So then now we're going to sew back down the other side of the bikini top. So you're just going to place the 2 pieces evenly, put back down the foot, and then just sew straight down. So now that we're done with it like that, we're going to cut the sides off. cut the sides off. Like that. Okay. And then where the strap is the cleanest and neatest, we're going to make sure that that's the part, that's the front, and not where we're going to sew the channeling. So this is straight on both sides, so it doesn't really matter. So basically, just like the other one, the other top, we're just going to sew the channeling. So make sure that it's even, and then just fold it. It's about an inch of fabric off to do the channeling. Yeah, also you want to make sure when you're folding this over that you want to make sure that when you're folding it over, it's both of the pieces are evenly distributed. Otherwise, like, you're not going to be able to put the strap through the channeling. Yeah, okay. And I just kind of make sure that it's a little bit bunched. It doesn't have to be like super perfect or anything. So then you're just going to make sure that this seam is even before you sew, because you don't want it to be sewn like that, where the top is going to have like this seam like right off on the side. You want to make sure that it's even so that it's just like that. So you're going to fold it over like that. Mini top like that. And we're just going to cut off the excess part and say goodbye and throw it in the trash. Because it looks better without it. And just make sure that you don't cut the actual bikini, because then you would ruin the whole bikini and you wouldn't want that. Okay, and then just cut off the threads and loose ends. Oh yeah, so sometimes if it's like a little side like that, I'll kind of cut it off so it's more even. All right, so then just like with the other one, I'm gonna stick the loop turner through here. Luckily this one had no problems, which is great. So that's perfect. No problem on this side. Okay, so then we're going to take the loop turner, attach it to the end of the strap, and then pull it through. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to take both the straps, or both of the tops like that, and I'm going to pull the, look at it. So there's that. And that's done. You see, so you don't really want it to be like that. If it was sewn too off to the edge, this seam would be on the outside. The top, and then that's the bottom when it's all finished. There might be like a little bit of extra thread. We'll probably just like cut that off, but yeah, basically that's it.